Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be walking you through how to use the time mode on your Nixon Regulus Expedition watch, as well as how to set the time. So the time mode's a little bit tricky and the settings on this watch is a little bit tricky. I'll show you some of the things I like or don't like about the feature. But first, let's start with the time mode. You've got two different time modes on this watch. So you've got a main time display, what's called your T1 display, and then you've also got a second time display. So maybe you're somebody who tracks time in another country or another time zone, or maybe you travel and you need to do that. To see your second time display, if you're in the time mode, basically means you're looking at your time screen. If you simply press the upper right-hand button, that will toggle and show you your second time display. Now, if you press and hold it, let's say I'm traveling to that other country and I want to just set that as my default time mode, I can press and hold and it will switch so that my main time display is my T2 time, my second time. If I come back home and I want to switch back to my regular time zone, I can just do the opposite. I can always just press to toggle and just look at the other time zone, but I can press and hold the upper right hand button and that will always switch it and set my default. But what if we need to set the time? So settings in general on this watch are a little bit frustrating. I'll show you what I don't like about it. What we're always going to do is we're always going to press the bottom left-hand button, which is our mode button. That takes us into our modes. The very bottom mode, I'm simply pressing the bottom right button to go down. I can press the bottom right button to go up. One of the frustrating things is when you're here, I'd like to be able to press up just to go to the bottom of the menu, but unfortunately on the Nixon watch you can't. You have to press the down button and go all the way down to settings. If you don't do anything though, they only give you 10 seconds and it will automatically push you back on the previous screen. If you don't do anything there, it'll push you back again. And I don't like that. To me, 10 seconds isn't a whole lot of time to be in your settings. Sometimes you're reading a manual, you're trying to figure out how to do something. So if you don't do anything for 10 seconds, it automatically moves you back. That's a frustrating feature in me. Anyway, let's go set our time. Press the bottom left button. That'll take us to our mode screen. We're gonna press the down button. We're gonna go all the way to settings. Again, we're gonna press the bottom left button to get into our settings. And then we are going to choose the first one, which is time, by pressing again the select or mode button. And you'll notice your different settings in here. So there's my T1, there's my T2, there's the hourly chime, there's my hour format, and then I can go back. If I want to adjust any of these, all I have to do is go to the given value, press the select button, and that will take me into the settings. If I wanted to change the hour, minutes, seconds, year, month, days, etc., I can go to any one of these, and when it's highlighted, I can simply select it and choose whatever new value I want. Once I'm on the value I want, press it, continue on through all of them. This is where I was saying what I don't like is if we don't do anything for 10 seconds, it's automatically going to move us back and get us out of this screen. Wish they would have made that delay a little bit longer. I don't have a problem with the feature. I just think it's a little bit of a quick, 10 seconds isn't a whole lot of time. If you want to adjust your second time zone, you can go to T2, select it, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one just to show you a reference here. So for hours, I'm going to choose it. Let's do 3 p.m. Minutes, go up to 18. Again, press the bottom left button to select it. Seconds I can reset, but that's fine. Years, I need to get to the current year. Again, all we're doing is using the up and down button and the select button. Okay, so now we've got our time set. We can simply go back, or we can just leave the watch alone and it will go back automatically for us. Again, I can go down to the back button, press back, or I can just leave it alone. 10 seconds, it'll send me back to the prior screen. 10 more seconds in this screen, it will send me back to the prior screen. Eventually, it'll always get you back to whatever mode you're on. In my case, I'm on the time mode. Anyway, that's a quick video to show you how to set the time on your Nixon Regulus Expedition watch. I hope the video helps.